Welcome to Be Cubic, the place where learning is always an adventure. Today, we're diving into the world of language with a special focus on place prepositions, those tiny words that make a huge difference in how we describe places and positions. Have you ever wondered how to describe exactly where something is? Is the cat on the table or under it? Is the bird flying above the trees or over them? Well, worry no more. Today, we'll explore these fascinating words and their uses. First up, above and below, and what about top and bottom? These words paint a clear picture of position and hierarchy. Moving on, we have in and on, two simple words that can change the meaning of a sentence completely. Then, there's over and under, often confused, but each with its unique flavor. Don't forget front and behind, it's all about perspective. Lastly, at and by, small but mighty in the English language. For instance, above and below give us a sense of vertical positioning. Above. This indicates a higher position relative to something else. It suggests no direct contact. Let's explore the place preposition in the sentence. The painting is above the table. First, let's break down the sentence. We have a painting and a table, and we're describing the relationship between these two objects. When we say the painting is above the table, it means the painting is positioned higher than the table. However, unlike on, above does not mean they are touching. The painting is not resting directly on the table, instead, it's likely hanging on the wall, but at a higher level than the top of the table. So, above is a simple yet powerful word that helps us navigate and describe the world around us, providing clarity in our spatial descriptions. Below. This is the opposite of above and indicates a lower position. Like above, it also implies no direct contact. The sentence, "The fish swam below the surface of the water," is a perfect example to understand the preposition below. Below is a magical word that paints a picture of something being at a lower level than something else. When we talk about the top and bottom, we're referring to the extremes. Top. This refers to the highest point or surface of something. It's more specific than above. The tiger is roaring from the top of the mountain. In this sentence, top is our place preposition. It describes the position of the tiger, indicating that it's on the highest point of the mountain. When we say top, we're referring to the utmost upper surface or part of something. In this case, it's the peak of the mountain. Place prepositions like top are crucial in setting the scene in our minds. They help us understand exactly where something or someone is located. Without this small but powerful word, we wouldn't know where the tiger is roaring from. So, next time you hear or read about something happening at the top of something else, picture it right at the highest point, just like our roaring tiger on the mountain. Let's see about bottom. This is the lowest part or surface of something, opposite of top. The white tiger curls up at the bottom of the tall tree, finding a cozy spot to take a nap. In our sentence, the preposition bottom tells us exactly where the white tiger is resting, at the lowest part of the tree. It's a key word that helps us visualize its cozy napping spot. And what about in and on? In. This preposition is used to indicate that something is enclosed or surrounded. It often implies being inside a space or an area. Imagine a box. Now, think about something inside it. That's what in does, it tells us about something located within another thing. Like in our sentence, he found a surprise gift in the box, the gift or the cat is inside the box. In takes us within boundaries, revealing hidden treasures and secrets. Next is on. This suggests contact with a surface and is often used to indicate that something is positioned at the surface of something else. In the sentence, the puppy is on the desk, the word on is a preposition that tells us the puppy's position is resting at the surface of the desk. On indicates contact and position above a surface. Now, over and under are a bit more dynamic. Similar to above, but often implies covering or overlapping. It can also indicate movement above something. In the phrase, the bridge extends over the river, the preposition over illustrates that the bridge is positioned above the river, without touching it. Over conveys a sense of one object being higher than another, often with a clear space in between. Let's explore the preposition under. This is akin to below, but often suggests being directly beneath and covered by something. In the cat is hiding under the small table. Under tells us the cat is directly below the table's surface, hidden from view. With front and behind, we determine what's at the forefront and what's at the rear. Front. This indicates the part that faces forward or is used most frequently. It can also refer to a position in front of something. In the car is in front of the house, front indicates that the car is positioned at the nearest side, directly facing us, establishing a clear spatial relationship with the house. Behind. This implies being at the back of something or at the rear part. In the sentence, the cat is behind the ball, the word behind is a place preposition, which indicates that something is at the rear side of another object. Lastly, at and by show specific locations. This preposition is used to indicate a specific point or location. It often implies a certain spot. In the sentence, they met at the coffee shop, the word at is a key place preposition. It tells us the specific location where the meeting occurred. At is used to pinpoint precise places or points in space, like a coffee shop, indicating where an action takes place or where someone or something is positioned. So, at in this sentence helps us understand exactly where the meeting happened. Let's see, by. This suggests proximity or nearness. It can also indicate the agent performing an action in passive voice. In the sentence, she sat by the window to enjoy the view, the word by is a place preposition. It tells us that she is near or next to the window. By often indicates close proximity, suggesting she chose this spot to closely enjoy what's outside. So, by the window means she's sitting close to it, in a position to appreciate the view comfortably. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of place prepositions. Stay curious, and keep learning with us.